Hey guys, it's Aaron, the home for mobile reviews, A.ca, and today I'm going to tell you which Otterbox case I prefer for the Galaxy S7 between the Strada, Commuter, as well as the Symmetry. Now, Otterbox was awesome enough to send me all these cases to review, so I'm pretty excited to do them. And my S7 and my S7 Edge has spent countless hours in all these cases, so well, let's get started. Based on my time with these Otterbox cases, I've given the Commuter a score 3.8 A's out of 5, the Symmetry 3.3 A's out of 5, and the Strada got a score of 3.7 A's out of 5. Now my scoring is based on 17 criteria, and Otterbox cases are generally larger than the average S7 case, which kind of hurts its scores. Some of these cases handle like a wet bar of soap, which doesn't help either. If you want to see how these Otterbox cases compare to other Galaxy S7 cases that I review, check out my comparison tool on my website. Links are in the I or in the description section below. Real usage, real reviews, mobile reviews A.ca. And mobile reviews A.ca, I base all my reviews on actual usage, so with slim cases, the most I can do is actually just be very handsy with them, and sometimes I'll let Monty review them. Okay, here Monty, pick between that case and these apples. One of the more interesting things for me, because I'm a case review guy, is comparing the S7 versions of the cases to the iPhone ones, and surprise! There isn't much difference, but I will say that the Commuter fits way better on my S7 than the Commuter I got for my iPhone 6 when I first got it over almost 2 years ago. If you found this comparison video useful, consider supporting me by getting the cases through my site. For the Otterbox Symmetry, the standout feature is really the designs that the Symmetry has. I have a slightly more floral design on my S7 and a graffiti looking one on the S7 Edge. The printed designs don't scratch off easily, which is nice. The Symmetry will add a bit of bulk to the S7, but it isn't as big as the Commuter and Strada. The Symmetry is a very slick case, as the S7 will go flying off a table if you're not careful. The corners of the case are slick as well, which means one-handed usage becomes a little more difficult, but there are some edges to the case which kind of helps the one-handed usage a bit. The edges of the Symmetry are a little shallower than the Commuter and Strada, so getting a screen protector is definitely recommended. The Alpha Glass by Otterbox is a decent choice, and it does work well with the Symmetry. The case is drop rated, and you can't really tell because this is a close-up, but drop rated, I had to say in quotation marks, because Otterbox doesn't state that it complies with MilSpec 810G, but rather it's Otterbox drop certified, which from my perspective is similar to going to a pizza joint that says their pizza's world famous. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's good, but I don't know if it's world famous. Getting to the S7 inside the Symmetry isn't too bad, as the back may be very slippery, but the front has great grip, so your fingers kind of stay there when you're using the case. Otterbox also sent me a clear back version of the Symmetry, and out of the three that they sent me, the clear back was actually one of my favorites. I really do like the design of the S7, so being able to see it through the case was nice, but oddly enough, the clear back is incredibly smooth, which makes it handle like a wet bar of soap. It's so smooth that it actually feels really nice. Onto the Otterbox Commuter, which scores a bit better than the Symmetry. In fact, this is one of the most protective cases for the S7 based on my scoring system. The Commuter is a larger case and will slide off a table easily like the Symmetry, but the corner of the Symmetry isn't covered by the polycarbonate shell, which means it handles better in your palm. For protection, the inclusion of a screen protector and port cover makes it one of the tougher slim cases for the S7. I do have a small issue with the loose sides along the buttons of the S7, as I feel that dust and debris will collect over time, so cleaning the S7 in the case is kind of recommended for my opinion. Functionality of the S7 inside the Commuter is very similar to the Symmetry, except for the sides. If you were to grab the polycarbonate part, it's actually very slippery. The port covers are quite flexible and aren't annoying to use, and they're not annoying to use like some of the iPhone 6 cases that I have, where I kind of have to like squeeze them and then just kind of insert them horizontally into the device. Not a problem with the Commuter. Final case in this video is the Strada, which is my favorite case for the S7, not the S7 Edge. It's one of the biggest cases I've reviewed, as it's way larger than any of the other folio cases like the Wallet S and the Tech 21 EVO wallet. It's got a good weight to it, so if I was ever in trouble, I need to throw my device at an animal or a person or a thing, I would hope that my device was an Otterbox Strada, because you can really get it going. For protection, the Strada provides decent clearance for the screen, fits tightly around the S7 so dust and debris will not be an issue like the Commuter, and the screen is protected by the folio cover which attaches to the case magnetically. This won't be good as a normal screen protector, but it is still better than nothing. Accessing the S7 in the case isn't an issue, and the card slot can hold approximately 2 to 3 cards or 2 cards and cash. Unlike other wallet cases like the Speakin' Wallet S and the Tech 21 Evo wallet, the Strada can't be folded into a kickstand. Now, the last thing I will say is that the one-handed usage is quite sufficient with the case, as the folio attaches magnetically on the back as well, but the corner isn't as grippy as the Commuter, so it doesn't sit as well in the palm. So that's all I got for these Otterbox cases for the S7 and the S7 Edge. Again, I like the Strada for the S7, and I like the Symmetry, the clearback Symmetry for the S7 Edge. Now, if you found this comparison video useful, consider getting these cases through my site, through the affiliate links, because that's kind of the only way I get paid doing this stuff. Otterbox didn't pay me to do the reviews. They did give me the cases, which is awesome. But for me to keep doing what I'm doing, I need your guys' support to get stuff through my site. So if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comment section below. You can find me on Google+, Twitter, as well as Facebook and Instagram. You'll notice that Monty is actually a little closer because he really wants to jump off the stool, and he won't even eat the apple that's placed right in front of him, which is crazy because he loves apples. Take it. Thanks for watching.